Hi, I wanted to do a quick video on how to set up the MCP server in n8n and connect to your MCP server to an example tools like Google Sheets. And you can read from your Google Sheets and write to your Google Sheets and connect to your AI agent in n8n and then talk to it. So I will show you a very simple setup that is needed, and then you can use that to set up and connect to any kind of tools available in n8n. So example here, what I have here is the MCP server trigger, which comes with the latest MCP server from n8n, and then from there you can connect to a tools. For example, I have a Google Sheets tool to read from a Google Sheets, and then I have another tool set up to write to Google Sheets. So to show you what the Sheets looks like first, I have a Sheets to keep track of all your tasks. So example here, I have a Sheets for different IDs, different tasks, the person who's assigned to, and then you can have a column for status, and then summary, and then other columns here. So example here, I have a multiple tasks assigned to multiple individuals, and then the status of the task. And the way I set it up is that in MCP server, if you look at it, it's just an MCP server setup, and then I've used a production URL, and then I have the authentication set up to none, and then the path is automatically set up by n8n. And then from Google Sheets, if you click on the read part, you see that I have connected to my own Google Sheets account, and the rest is set up as default. And for operations, I have set it to get row. Get row is what allows you to get the data from your sheets, and then from the documents, I have set it from the list. And then if you set it up from the list, you can see your latest created your Google Sheets document in your Google Drive. And then from there, I have selected the sheets, and then mine is sheets 1. And then the rest is kind of set it as default. And similarly, I have the write tools for Google Sheets, and from there, what you will see is that I have set it to Google Sheets account, and I have set the operations to append row, and the append row allows me to create a new row in your Google Sheets. And I have set the documents to my document name, and then sheets to sheets name. And for mapping to your column, I set it to manually, and then set all the connection to your or mapping to your Google Sheets column defined by the model. So I haven't set up anything manually myself. So that's all you have to do to set up your MCP server, and then make sure it's saved and then turned on. And once that's done, you can go to your workflow, and in here I have a workflow of a chat AI agent where I set up basically a chat and an AI agent, and then I have set my model to use the OpenAI chat model, and I haven't changed anything in there, so it's all the default settings. And for MCP client, I have connected to the MCP server SE endpoint in here. So you'll see that the URL that I used is the URL that I got from MCP server. And once I have set it all up, then it's ready to use. So in here, if I click on the if I click on open chat, then I can ask questions and get the data from your from the Google Sheets. So I'll ask, can you tell me task assigned to Alice? So what this will do is that it will go through the AI chat model and then use the tool to get the data from the through the Google MCP server and connect to your Google Sheets and get the data and then send the summarized result. So this shows you in here, it shows you that Alice has been assigned to the task to prepare the Q2 report. And if you go to Google Sheets, that's exactly what I have, is that Alice has been assigned the Q2 report. And if I wanted to add a task, so say, can you add a task to, say, Peter to get the trend on sales data this past month. So what you notice here is that it connected to the MCP client and then added the task to get the trend data on the trend on the sales data. And if you look at the Google Sheets, it has added the task assigned to Peter to get the trend on the sales data this past month. All right, that's it.